welcome back to Cooking with Robin. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Robin Goldberg. I am a nutritionist with my own company, Robin Goldberg Nutrition and Wellness. I do one-on-one personal consulting as well as group presentations. I also wrote a cookbook called Hidden Veggies. It's filled with fun, easy, delicious recipes, all with hidden veggies, perfect for that picky eater. For more information about me or to find my cookbook, go to my website, robingoldbergnutrition.com. Today, if you'd like to cook with me, we are going to be making some brownies. I have had a major sweet tooth lately and have just been enjoying baking and finding some fun, new, and healthy sweet recipes to make. So, today's recipe is super simple. All we need is a blender and the oven. So everything's just gonna go into this blender. We're gonna blend it all up, put it into our pan, throw it in the oven. Super easy, super simple, super quick. So there are some hidden ingredients in this that may sound surprising, but I promise, give it a try. They're gonna taste delicious. You might think it's gross when I start telling you about it, but I promise you they are great, so trust me and let me know what you think. All right, so we are going to start with the first ingredient that you all may be surprised by is a can of black beans. So I have already drained and rinsed my black beans, so I am just going to go ahead and put that in my blender. So 1 full can of black beans, drained and rinsed. And then I'm going to do 1/4 of a cup of cocoa powder, unsweetened cocoa powder, but any brand that you like. Then we're going to do 1/3 of a cup of honey, which I have also already measured out. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that into my blender with all the rest of the ingredients. All right. And now we are going to add 1/4 of a cup of applesauce. Measure it like that, that's fine. Throw that right in. We also need 1 ripe banana. The riper the better, it'll be sweeter. Bananas get a little bit sweeter as they get riper, so a brown banana is great. Just throw that banana in. All right. And an egg. I'm just gonna crack mine straight into the blender, because why not? All right, and then we need 1/2 of a cup of oats. So I'm just using some regular old-fashioned oats, plain oats. We're gonna do 1/2 of a cup, and this is gonna be perfect. So I'm sure you can see I'm spilling into the blender. That's fine. This kind of baking doesn't have to be exact. So doing it the way I did it, not perfectly measured, not weighed, it's totally fine. All right, so those are our big ingredients. Now we're going to add in our baking powder. So I'm gonna do 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Throw that right in. And then I'm going to add vanilla. So my vanilla is actually running low, so we'll see how much we have. You want 2 teaspoons, but I only have 1, so I'm doing 1, and that's totally fine. Need to get more vanilla. And then we are going to add 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt. There we go. So that's everything that goes in the blender. My brownies, I am going to make them a peanut butter swirl. So I have my peanut butter set aside. We're not gonna put that in here. We're gonna add that in after when we add the chocolate chips. So I am going to blend this right up and then we will do the rest. All right, my batter is nice and blended. So I'm going to just throw some chocolate chips right into this blender. And you don't have to measure it. I'm just gonna throw some in. You want maybe about 1/4 of a cup or so. Throw those in. Just gonna mix it up a little bit in here. And then we're gonna pour it into our dish. So I put a parchment paper line my dish. This is a great trick actually, if you don't know about clipping the edge of the parchment paper, because I cannot say, I don't know about you, but the parchment paper flies up, you can't get it to stay down, I just want to cover, working parchment paper can be annoying and it can be difficult. This is a great trick. Clip it down onto your dish and it helps it fits perfectly well. You're gonna take the clips off before you put it in the oven, but clipping it in really helps make everything go a lot easier. So now I'm going to go ahead and pour my batter in. Get it all in there. Smells great. And just like my chickpea cookies, these brownies are a great source of protein. Black beans are really, really great plant-based protein. And then we're gonna add some peanut butter. And all there really is some honey in it, which is a natural sweetener. We have the unsweetened cocoa powder, a banana. So these are really, really healthy brownies, really good for you. A great post-workout snack, a good breakfast, something you can feel good about eating. You know, made with, again, all clean and easy ingredients. Nothing in here too bad. All right, so I'm just gonna smooth this out. All right, and now we're going to swirl in our peanut butter. So you don't have to do, and you can go ahead and remove the clips at this point now the batter's in. So you don't have to do the swirl of the peanut butter. You could have just mixed some peanut butter in if you want, but I think the swirl of the peanut butter is just kind of makes it look fun, makes it look nice. So basically what you do is, I start my peanut butter a little bit, and then I'm just gonna do some dollops of peanut butter. Again, this does not have to be perfect by any means. Whoops, on the edges. Add a few dollops around, just wherever. I mean, again, it's more about creativity, a little bit of fun. All right, a couple dollops in there, and now I'm gonna take a knife. I don't know if you can see this, so I'll try to hold it up a little bit. And then we're just gonna like swirl the peanut butter. Just go up and down and around, swirl it, make some pretty shapes. Just like that. And that's it. It just makes the peanut butter look really pretty, makes the brownies look nice. See if I can show you what mine kind of looks like now. Just like that. All right, so that was so fast. How easy was that? So now our brownies are ready to go in the oven. And again, I failed to mention the oven is set for 350. So make sure your oven is preheated. And I'm going to put this in. I'm gonna start with about 35 minutes. It might take about 45 minutes. It just depends. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer it depends how fudgy you want them. So we'll do about 35 minutes, but I'm gonna say it's probably gonna end up being closer to 45, but we'll go ahead and put them in, then we'll give them a check. All right. All right, our brownies are out of the oven. I cooked them for about 40 minutes, so they look delicious. I have now let them sit for about 10 minutes, so we are going to take it out of the container and just slice them up. They smell so good. Again, these are like so good for you, filled with protein from the black beans and the peanut butter, naturally sweetened with honey. These brownies are delicious, great as an afternoon snack, as a little quick breakfast, post-workout snack, anything you want. I think what I'm gonna do with them later is warm them up and serve it with some ice cream, because that is one of my favorite ways. So check this out. They are fudgy and perfect. They smell so good. Wow, these look great. Look at that, these nice and fudgy brownies. They came out so good, so delicious. I can't wait for you to try these. Let me know what you think. Again, my name is Robin Goldberg with Robin Goldberg Nutrition and Wellness. For more information about me, go to my website at robingoldbergnutrition.com. Thanks for watching, and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of my future videos. Enjoy!